Hello there. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. It's a lovely day in Vancouver. Not so hot anymore. How are you, Douglas? A little cooler in Seattle too, right? Can you guys hear me? Am I on? Good morning. Let me know if you can hear me. I feel like I might not be audible. Barb, maybe there's nothing to hear yet. Here she is. Hi, Barb. You can hear me. Awesome. Hi, pretty. Where are you, my friend? This is going to be me in the airport on Thursday, running around trying to find you too. She's trying. I know, Douglas. I love it so much better when it's like this. Unable to join. Barb, send me a request. Send me a request. Thank you. I'm glad you guys can hear me. If only I could see Barb. Send me a request. Oh, invite me again, she says. This will be us. We're meeting in the airport in Newark on Thursday, and we'll be running around trying to find each other. Hi.
I didn't get an invitation to join. And
Well,
it
I
sounded
invited you.
weird when I went on. Oh, did you? Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. A little bit weird when I hopped on. So it's good now.
It's good, and everyone can hear me. I thought nobody could hear me because I couldn't really hear myself, so it was weird.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was a little bit of weirdness, but all seems to be resolved. And yes, I will find you in the airport.
Hi,
Although,
Gaynor.
you know what? We're going to be masked, aren't we?
Yeah, actually, well, I don't think Newark requires it.
Okay, because I was
When we
wondering
when we
about
when we
that.
travel when we traveled in the summer, Air Canada required it on the flights. Vancouver
Yes,
Airport required it. Newark Airport did not require it. When we got on flights with United, it was not required. Lisbon Airport did not require. It was a very patchwork of
different,
yeah
different.
things.
Okay, so
So
that's good because I'll be able to I was thinking I'm going to be going up going, are you Tamara? Are you Tamara? Thank you,
I
James
don't think so.
Graham. So that's very nice of you.
I,
So
I
I just,
think I think we'll recognize each other. I don't think
you
it's a
think so?
problem. Yeah. I'm more concerned that we actually find each other in the airport. That's my main concern. Did you ever see the Tom Hanks movie called
Yes,
Terminal?
yes, the terminal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We will
Where
find
he
each
got
other
stuck?
because I'm there first, although I do have to go through customs. But then I'll just go to where you're. My
Oh,
God,
I
what if
clear.
you're like in a different part of the terminal?
Um, we'll talk about this off screen, but are you sure you clear customs in Newark and not in Toronto? Because I clear customs in
Apparently,
Vancouver.
apparently, I clear customs in
Okay,
Newark
all
because
right.
I'm leaving from Toronto Island Airport, which is like a
Oh, I
bus
wondered.
station.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You and I, we can have this chat behind the scenes. Everybody else doesn't have to listen to
Come
us
on,
kind of.
it's fascinating.
It's like the behind the scenes text messages. I don't know about
Oh
any
my
of you
God.
guys. If you travel with girlfriends, does the week before the trip have a ton of text messages? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? Are you
What are you
bringing shoes like
packing?
that?
How big is your suitcase? And then I've been sending you the weather reports for New
Yes.
York, which is actually looking like it's not as hot as it was supposed to be initially. So
Perfect.
I know
I'm happy about that.
Joanne said, oh, it looks hot and muggy. I'm thinking, that's nothing. Like this is, 25, 26 degrees is pretty
Douglas,
good.
there's
Oh,
an
I like that
idea.
idea. I'll get a
Barbara, good
sign.
rush. Could just wear your
Tamara
t-shirt.
Gant.
Wear your t-shirt.
Well, I got to save it though, don't I? It'll
Okay.
be all
I
sweaty.
don't know. I don't know. Yeah,
I'll be
that's true.
sweating.
So
I'm sweating just thinking about it.
so this is Pop on Tuesday. Those of you guys who've been with us for a while now, on Pop on Tuesday, we encourage anybody who wants to pop on and take a little square on the screen to do so and join us. And what we really wanted to talk about today was art workshops and why you go on them, what you want to get out of them, what your goals are, what our goals are, what to pack,
That's a
all of that
very
stuff.
good question. I mean, yeah, what to pack is at the top of the list. How
Yes,
to upload all my documents to this, whatever the
Arrive
app
can.
was that I just got. Yeah. That's the second thing on my list. Yeah.
I'll
And
help
then
you
I'll
with
think
that.
about the art thing.
Well, so, and for those of you guys who don't know, because I can't imagine you wouldn't know because we have been talking about nothing else for months. Um,
Always.
but we are going to Robert Szot workshop in New York City this weekend, and it's the first time that Barbara and I will meet in real life. So we're super excited, and lots of our other art friends are going. Rena Diana, who's been on the show
Mhm.
here, Joanne Godnier, Nadine Johnson, Bibi Ginalot. Who else? I can't think
Some
right now.
of the people we've
There's,
interviewed, those ones for sure.
yeah,
And then some people who've watched are coming too. Yeah, it's
it's
gonna
going to
be
be,
great. I
it really
know,
is. It
I
is.
know. Yeah,
So,
we'd love for people to hop on who've done this kind of thing, or maybe you want to go somewhere, a destination for a workshop. Yes, can't wait to
yeah,
see your photos. Oh, I think
yeah,
there'll be a few, eh?
I think so. Hey, Rob, I just saw Rob hop on too. Hope he's getting all of that, those last minute things for the exhibition put together. Oh, we've got a request. Who's going to join us? Oh, of
Who's
course. He couldn't
coming?
help himself.
Who's coming? Who's new in the
He
zoo?
couldn't. He who's new in the zoo.
Is
Nobody's
it
new in the
Rob?
zoo. Yeah, of course it is. How you doing?
Yeah! Oh, is that your show?
Yeah, I just got to the gallery.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that
wow.
space.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
In
Are you
Tribeca, right?
Yeah, Lower Manhattan. Yes, Tribeca.
are you super stoked?
I'm teetering on a nervous breakdown and also being very excited. So yes, I'm stoked for sure.
That sounds like about the right spot to be in, though. You don't want to
Yeah,
be in
it's
it
sort of
feeling too relaxed.
Mhm.
it feels like a very familiar spot. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
good. It's all right. How are you ladies
Excellent.
doing? What are you still doing in Canada? Get out to New York. Come
Oh, we're
on.
coming.
All
Thursday
right.
morning.
Thursday.
Thursday morning.
Well,
I'm
Thursday
super excited to
afternoon.
see both of you.
Okay, what's the weather like there? You look like you're just in a t-shirt.
It is raining, but it's about 75 out, so not too bad.
That's
Okay.
pretty good. And you guys had like a flood alert or something.
I have
That's what
not
I
heard
saw.
of any.
No?
No, you're okay. No flooding.
Okay, we're not
Barb's
being
been sending
flooded
us the
out.
weather report every day. She's been
I
sending us the
No
have
10-day
flooding.
weather daily.
No flooding. You're okay. Everything's fine.
Okay, good. Yeah, there's like a
You
few
won't.
concerns. Yeah, where are we
No,
going to
no.
be?
You're not going to get swept away by any torrential downpour or anything like that. It's merely just drizzling out here today.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
no worries.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well,
that's
that's my normal.
Tribeca.
That's Vancouver. That's normal for me. So I'm good with that.
Yeah, I figured you probably used to that type of weather where you're at. You want to take a walk in real quick, or
Yeah,
Yes.
let's do it.
let's see if I can. Is there a way to switch my camera angle on this thing?
Yeah, you
Oh
should
yeah,
have
here we
the
go. Right here.
reverse screen.
There you go. So I won't make you look at me anymore.
You just make us dizzy.
I'll go slow so you don't get vertigo.
Yeah.
Hi, Lizzie. So this is
Wow.
the Anita Rogers Gallery, and this is
Oh
my
my
first
gosh.
solo show at this particular space. So, and I don't want
But
to take
you,
up too much of your time. I know there are people waiting to talk to you guys, but I just thought, I'd hop on real quick and just give
Oh,
you a quick tour.
go
look at how
back to
big
that
that
big
is.
one.
That's,
Oh my gosh. That
you
looks
don't get a sense
amazing.
of don't get a sense of scale seeing the work on Instagram. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a 72 by 60. So it's
Just
quite
gorgeous.
large.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, ladies. I'm so excited
Oh,
that you
yeah.
guys are coming. We're
That's
gonna have
like
such a
two
fun
big things
time.
for you. Two big things for you this week. Show opening and
Uh,
then the workshop.
I've been hiding in my house most of the week too. Just I'm just like, okay, we'll
Yeah.
spend it all, starting Wednesday.
Yeah.
But I've just been eating Chinese food in bed for the last week,
Oh,
so it's been pretty good.
that. I love those Chinese food in bed.
And saving your energy.
Yeah,
And the
just trying
smiling.
not to sort of let the panic kind of take over.
Yeah.
But as you can see, like we're all set over here. I feel really good about the show,
Excellent.
and I'm excited for you guys to get into town and for the workshop this weekend. And there's Lizzie, the director. Say hi, Lizzie.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Lizzie.
All right,
Wow.
you ladies.
That
Well,
looks
and so
listen,
amazing.
we get to see it in person, right? Sunday night.
Absolutely, yes. I'm going to take everybody out here for a little private reception on Sunday. They're going to open up the gallery and Isn't that right, Lizzie? I mean, you're still going to do that. We may just be standing out the front window, but I think it'll be all right. So.
Nothing like putting her on the spot, right?
No.
Yeah, nobody's watching.
Well, listen, safe travels, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be great. So I can't wait to see you guys.
Yeah, we'll see you Friday.
All right, bye everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for popping in. See ya. Good luck tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, that was a lovely surprise, and
That was lovely.
Turning. We had a question. Should I check on the questions?
Yes.
Yeah, the space is just stunning, isn't it?
So, Rena, you were there in the spring. Okay.
I had a question that said, I want to join. If you want to join in, just send an invite. There's a little icon at the bottom of your camera screen. It's got a video projector. If you click
there
on that.
It is. I see it now. I didn't see it before. I was like hitting the wrong thing.
What did you not see?
I see the little camera icon, but I was hitting the little paper airplane. Listen, I'm in a tizzy. You just have to accept that. Roman is like, he knows how to handle me when I'm like this, right? Because I'm like,
make lists. Just write things down and check them off. And I keep a list next to my bed when I'm getting ready for a trip, because you wake up at midnight and you're like, oh, don't forget blah, and I write it down and then I can go back to sleep.
Yeah, and it's not like we're going into the middle of nowhere. I'm pretty sure we could buy stuff in New York.
I was just going to tell you the same thing. You forget something? The world's your oyster. Yeah, no, you're good. You're fine.
Yeah, it's more art supplies. Fine. What are you bringing? Are you bringing like stuff like this or brushes or?
I think I'm going to bring a little of everything, but if I'm going to work small, and I will tell you, because I did Rob's 4-week mentorship program, and I don't want to give anything away to you because you want to experience the whole thing, but having some smaller tools will be valuable for you for the initial stages. So I'm going to bring a couple of small wedges, some small brushes, something else that I'm going to bring.
Palette knife?
I think so, probably a palette knife. Something else I'm going to bring, and this again, I don't want to spoil anything about what you're going to learn, but Monica Johnson, who's in my Rothko pod, has found that magic erasers are really, really good for scrubbing back into acrylics. So I'm going to bring a magic eraser. You can see I've been playing around with it. For those bright things that I posted with all the light layers. I was using this to take some top layers off and let some of the bottom layers come through. Which is different.
I got lots of magic erasers.
Yeah. So like tuck one of these in, because I think it might help you. Oh, and we're gonna have to get this at Blix. I actually had some. You guys, we were talking about glazing liquid. You've discovered that you had a big thing. Is this what you used?
This is mine. It says gloss glazing liquid. It's probably the same thing, but
same thing. Yours is just bigger.
Yeah, well, bigger. We can't travel with that in our carry-ons, right?
But when I asked yesterday, and Julie Pritchard said this is what you were using. I've been using this all along. I don't know why I tweaked. I always use this as an extender for my acrylics because she's right. It slows down the drying. So there you go.
Okay, so Rena says yes, magic erasers, and there goes
vodka. Rena, they do work. The only thing I find when I was trying to play with them on a small surface is you can't really. I almost want to cut them into small pieces because it's kind of hard to get in and do the fine work that you might. Like on bigger shapes, it'd be easy, but on smaller shapes, that's going to be challenging. So I might have to cut them into some small pieces. But yeah, that's my thought. Is bringing a few tools. I'm not going to bring too much. There's a lot I want to learn. Getting to what do you want to get out of a workshop, right? And I don't know about you, but I just want to soak up all of Rob's 20 plus years of experience as an artist and understand the philosophy of his approach, because I think every teacher you work with has a different approach. A little different approach to things, and sometimes that different way of looking at it, different way of, the different process can really open up new doors to your own work.
I want to listen. I really want to listen. To me, he's a storyteller, and I bet you he's going to have some great stories and share his experiences. So I just want, I just want to be a sponge.
Yeah,
and so
that's my goal.
The painting's a bonus. Like any painting we get done is a bonus.
Yeah, I find I never want to go to a workshop to, I mean, goal is not to try to paint like anybody else. And, you
Mhm.
know, it's as if I could ever try to, if I, as if I could ever paint a Rob Zott after 2 days of learning how to paint with him. So that's not ever the goal to replicate. The goal is to kind of, you know, take in little bits and see if
Yeah.
those can open new doors for me.
And you know, meet the other people at the workshop
Yeah.
and talk to them. And I think, you know, just table hop. I imagine I'll be hopping from table to table and visiting people to see what they're up to, what they're working on. Just, yeah, all the stuff that you
Yeah.
can't do when you're by yourself. So we've
Yeah.
got some good comments. Oh, lots on the magic erasers.
Yeah, so Magic Isabel had a good point.
Mm-hmm.
They do leave a little grit, so if you're going to use them to take
Mm-hmm.
acrylic paint off, you do clean as you go, and I tend to do that as well. And you're right, Isabel. He's self-taught, so he does
Mm-hmm.
break all the rules, um,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really interesting, right? And that's kind of my take on it too. I don't know what the rules are, so it's a little freeing.
Yeah, yeah, they're always, you know, the problem, the good thing and the problem with taking CVP is I always have those particular, not rules, but the principles in the back of my head. And sometimes I just want to just go away for a while because they become something
Yeah,
that you think about as you're painting, right? It's a good
yeah,
thing, but
yeah,
you know, maybe on some days it's not as good a thing. I don't know. Who would
yeah.
like to join us and talk? Anybody?
Somebody asked to recap.
Oh.
They're just joining in. So we are no brush required. Barbara Reade on
Mm-hmm.
the bottom, Tamara Grand on the top, and we are talking about a workshop that we're going to meet in person at in New York this weekend. That Robert Zott, American painter, is going to be leading. And if you missed his little pop in and his little
Yeah.
showing us around the gallery where his exhibition is, after this is done, watch the replay because it's kind of cool to see where the
Yes.
work's going to be shown this as of tomorrow. I think the opening reception's tomorrow night.
I can't wait to see his work up close. I can
Yeah,
only imagine how
yeah,
stunning.
yeah. And seeing what other people take from the workshop as well is really an interesting thing, right? Seeing how
Mhm.
everybody interprets things differently. So if you have questions or comments or want to talk about,
A lot of questions have gone by quickly, and I only see the bottom of this one. Something about substrates.
are you just taking that one canvas in the size he suggested, or are you bringing additional substrates? Rena, very good question. Um, we are having some discussions about those things ongoing, because traveling with a really, really big wet oil or acrylic canvas is going to be a challenge. Although I did get an email from the
Yes.
visionary process this morning saying
Yeah.
something about
Shipping.
shipping those canvases. So I think we're going to go supply shopping and see what moves us when we're there.
Yeah, I'm still thinking 12 by 12. There's no
Yeah.
way I'm going to get a big piece done if he's talking. Isabel wants to know if we're all staying at the same place. 4 of us are.
Message us after. I don't feel comfortable. I'm
No, I'm
sorry.
not going to share. I'm not going to share where we are. I'm
Sharing
just, yes, I'm
hotel
answering.
locations
Yes,
online.
4 of us
Yes.
are. Top secret location.
No, not top
No,
secret.
it's not top secret, but no, we are 4 of us. And then I think Rena's visiting, staying with somebody.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She's not right near us. So
Okay.
yeah.
And
So
yeah,
go
go on.
ahead.
No,
Go
I'm
on.
just babbling. I'm
Go
babbling
on.
because
Is there
I'm full of nerves about all of this. Not
is
because of
there
this.
is there anybody watching who is going to be there that wants to pop on and chat with us? Because we'd love to see your face. You just have to hit the little video icon at the bottom next to the comment bar. There's a video with a plus in it. If you hit it, it'll send me a request to invite you on, and then I'll invite you on and you'll accept and you can chat with us. Rena,
Like
do you
if you,
want to pop on and chat with us? Because you're going
yeah,
this weekend?
staring near the venue, and I think is the venue down. Is it in Tribeca?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got
And
it on my
we are
Google. I've got
looking.
it on my Google map.
Oh my gosh! And we are looking for recommendations for restaurants. So if you've been to New York City, and there was a place you found that was just spectacular. There used to be a place when I was down there as a student in the Village called John Clancy's, and it was. I can still remember what I ordered, and I can still remember the waiters were phenomenal. It was just such a fun place. I actually saved a menu. It's in my little box of stuff that I saved from when I
Yeah.
was an art student. Long gone. Long gone. Otherwise, I would have said we're going to John Clancy's. Marnie, if you're on, you might have, my sister. Marnie, did you come to John Clancy's when you visited? Awaiting her answer. Or she popped off.
Well, I have a friend who's there right now, and she's been there for a week. Hey, Rena.
Hi.
And she said there's too
She
many good
pushed the
restaurants to
thingy.
I'm
choose.
running around. All right, I'll be still now. Hi, guys.
Hi,
Hi.
how are ya?
I'm fine. I'm actually just starting to put together the supplies. So this is perfect timing. That's what I'm doing. But I'm driving down. Well, actually, I'm taking a train down from Vermont. So I've got a little more flexibility in terms of how I can be less disciplined in my in my organizing of things because I'm not flying. So, but you will be so near the Blick store, which you will so fall in love with that you don't have to even, you really don't have to worry about needing anything extra.
Good. So just pop out.
It's mainly the issue about what do we do at the end, getting things home too, right?
Yeah.
So that's always a problem.
I think we got something from, I guess it's Rob's assistant who said she'd send them to you. I'm sure you all got that as well. Yeah.
Oh, is that?
Aussie Cafe, owned in Austin last year, Nashville opening soon, and others. Very cool in New York City. Aussie Cafe. I'll write that down.
Me too. Marnie said she remembers going to John Clancy's.
Well, I tell you,
I'm looking forward to meeting you, and I know there are other people on this thread, so I'm sure you're going to be hearing more about this, and maybe we'll all gather at some point over the years ahead.
Oh, yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
Me too.
This is just the first of many, right?
Yep, exactly.
That's the plan. So when are you leaving, Rena?
I have a train that leaves tomorrow at 11 and gets there a little after 5 if I can get to that opening I'm going to.
Oh, excellent.
But, you know, the train leaves from Middlebury, Vermont, which is near where I live, and it's often slowed down, there are delays. So I'm just taking it. We'll see what time I arrive, and if I can, I will.
Train, nice way to travel by train.
Yeah, I love it. I'm trying not to take too many art books to read on the train. That's where the discipline comes in.
My go-to is a Kindle. I have a Kindle that I use for travel, so I'll load up my books on that, and then it's just one small little thing to take.
That's smart. I have a feeling I'm going to be learning a lot of practical tips from you, Tamara.
Oh, about packing?
I would say practicality isn't my strong suit.
It's mine. It's mine, right? Do you want to see my spreadsheets?
Oh my God! Now I'm getting more stress.
No spreadsheets for me. I don't Excel. I make my own, you know, the old-fashioned way. I just have my charts out, written in paper.
Yeah.
But I do keep a calendar on my iPhone quite detailed, and I do use the Notes app on my phone for all kinds of different reasons that have to do with art. But no Excel sheets. You can teach me that too. And you're going to teach me all about something about stories where you click on something where you've asked a question. I've got a whole, in fact, on my notes app, I have a list of things to ask you.
Oh, Instagram stuff?
That sounds great. That sounds really lovely. I can't wait to meet you in person.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, and I hope we'll be able to have some more time. I know we don't overlap completely, but I hope we're able to have some more time to do stuff because we haven't booked ourselves solid. We've left
good. We'll find ways
schedules so we can do things. Yeah,
I think it is. I'm going to hop off in a minute to keep doing what I need to do, but I just want to say I'm going to listen, but I'm going to get off the live part. I think it's wonderful that you two are actually meeting for real for the first time.
I know. It's really great.
It's great.
Isn't that fun? Like,
I hope you like each other
for over a year.
What'd you say?
Oh my God. I gotta smack you upside of the head. I think if we can get along this way, we're probably good.
I think we're good. I think it's going to be fun. I think we're going to be up all
in another
night
life.
talking.
No question.
Oh, up all night talking. At least till 10.
Okay, so
Well,
how do I hop off now? Do you
Okay.
hit the X
You
in
send
the
me a
top
what?
right corner. Do you see an X in the top right corner?
Yes, I punched that, but I'm staying. I want to still listen to you. I
Yeah.
just don't want my face on here anymore.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We'll see you
soon.
soon.
Safe
We'll see you
travels.
very soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
So my packing system is I put it all out on the bed.
Yeah.
So if I have to see it. I have to see it. And I'll do that with the art supplies too. And I'll see what fits in my bag. I got my bag. And I have
I saw.
Yes. I have.
I saw you posted that this morning.
I know, my God. Honestly, but you've been traveling. Like you've actually done a couple little trips. I have done nothing. So this is
Yeah, I've already traveled 3 times this summer that I've had to pack, 2 of them with flights. And so, and I've been to Newark Airport already once this summer, and I've been to Boston Airport twice. So I feel like I've done that cross country flight now several times.
Yeah. How long a flight is it for you to get to Newark?
Oh, it's like 5.5 hours. So it's a full day. My flight, I get to the airport at 5:30 and it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and we don't get into the airport until 5 at night.
Mm-hmm.
Flying across the country, but I'll be wide awake because it'll only feel like
I know you're going to be
2 o'clock my time.
I'm going to have to
I'll be
slip
bouncing
you
off the wall.
I know. I'll have to slip you something so that you fall asleep and then like shake you to get you up in the morning.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty good. I'm a good traveler. I'm a good traveler.
I am. I think my last airplane ride was to Florida. And that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So,
it's the time zones that kind of get you, but 3 hours isn't too bad. And we're going to be busy. We're going to be busy during the day, so we'll be tired at night. Me too. Absolutely.
I want to just walk neighborhoods and pop into places and see stuff. Because that's New York.
It is. And I must say, I was having a huge conflict this weekend until about another event on Saturday and Sunday until yesterday. I'm a real hardcore tennis fan, and the semifinals are Friday and the men's finals are Sunday. And my guy, he lost yesterday. Nadal lost yesterday. So if he was going to go all the way, I was going to be in trouble on Sunday, because I would have wanted to get on a train to go out to Flushing Meadows to see the finals.
Would that have been even doable? Don't you need like tickets and stuff?
Oh, I think you can go and stand and see what you can get in. Anyways, I'm not having to make that decision now, which I kind of am glad that I don't have to, because that would have been the closest I've ever been to Rafa.
I don't even know who that is. I'm so not.
That's okay. That's okay. I still like you, even though you don't know tennis.
I may have played it once. And you're not a Formula One person, are you? Everybody around me is like Formula One crazy. And again, I don't watch any of it. Like my female friends, they're all into Formula One.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
So before we finish today, because we usually trying to finish around 35 or so, anybody have any last minute tips for us for packing what we take to an art workshop that we're going to across the country and we have to fly? Because flying is a big issue, right? Certain things you can't, I don't know if any of you guys have flown lately, but you know how it is with Formula One, says Douglas. We can't bring very big, like you can only bring small 100 mils of fluids. Yeah. Rena would have been going with me to watch Rafa. There we go. She loves him too.
I would have said, enjoy, ladies. Have fun.
Yeah. So anyways, we don't have to choose between Rob and Rafa now. We're good, Rena.
Nope. Oh, Rob. What's his name? Rafa? Okay.
Rafa Nadal. Rob and Rafa. Yeah, so that there's issues around volumes of things you're allowed to bring, right? So bringing back liquid paints, and of course you can't put things like certain media you can't put in your luggage because things are flammable. Proof of vaccinations, we have a special app in Canada for that, Rena. There's an app that we have to have. It's all on our phones. Thank goodness.
And I have 2 copies of it, and I have my passport. Thank God. That was my first hurdle, right?
Yeah. Oh, Lindsay, good point. Williamsburg has special letters to download about traveling with oil paint. Golden does too, I think. Is that the same company? No, they're not. But yeah, we've seen all of that stuff. So,
I'm pretty sure traveling with oil's coming home.
You are?
Won't.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stick with acrylic.
Yeah.
Don't tell Rob.
I'm sure Rob has bigger things to worry about.
I'm sure I'm not going to get a talking to.
Yeah. No. Oh, it's
affiliated.
Okay. Yeah, but I think actually Nadine has already sent us some of those, I don't know what they're called, MFDS forms or whatever on our group chat, because, we've been chatting. Even if we buy supplies, how can you bring them back, Douglas? So one of my thoughts was actually mailing things back to myself, shipping them from New York to home. That way I don't have to deal with my luggage, because the other thing is I'm a no checker. I don't check bags. So it has to all fit in my carry-on, in my roller, in my backpack. So that limits liquids, it limits the size of things, it limits volume. So I think probably USPS to Canada Post might be the best way to get things home. Yeah, you can ship them. Exactly. I think that's safer anyways, because if I put paint in my luggage, even if I have 4 Ziploc bags, chances are
something's going to
not going to be enough.
Something's going to explode. I always have one toilet article that leaks.
Every single time.
And I never know which one it's going to be. And this is even just car trips. I'll pack something and the little Ziploc it's in is soaked. And it's like, how could it? But
yeah, no, shipping is brilliant, especially if you don't have to have it back at any particular time. And I figure we can find a post office in Manhattan.
Probably.
There's got to be one.
I'm sure we'll locate one. Yeah, I guess I can ship. But still, I think I'm going to stick with acrylics.
Yep. But even with that, depends on what you buy. You may or may not want to carry it home. You might want to stick it in a bin. Yeah. I don't know, in a box and ship it. Yeah. So, what are you doing the rest of the day?
God. No, I'm not packing. I'm not going to start packing until tomorrow. I need a book. Oh, Barb, we were raised on putting everything in baggies. Yes, we were. We were ahead of our time.
We were too. Me too.
Oh, because I read on my iPad. My iPad weighs like 2 pounds, and it's an old iPad, so it loses its full charge in about an hour and a half. So I can't bring my iPad. So I actually have to bring a paperback. So I'm going to go out and look for a book.
Something small?
Yeah, nothing, because I don't know that I'll be doing a ton of reading, but... You
don't want to bring Ninth Street Women with you?
I am not bringing... That's on my iPad, but I can imagine it's like
it's a door stopper.
Is it? Yeah. But I figure, I can throw a couple little paperbacks in my backpack and that'll be good. Yeah. So if anyone has a book recommendation, something riveting, I can't take the new Stephen King novel that just appeared on my Kobo this morning.
It's out already?
Brand new. I
haven't pre-ordered it yet.
It's called I think it's called Fairy Tale, but I can't bring it because it's now on my iPad.
Bonnie, we're in New York for a week.
Yep.
Megan brought 9th Street Women to Europe. I know.
It would have needed its own suitcase, Megan.
Megan, I found when I read that book, my arms would get tired. I'd have to, like I read in bed, I would put a pillow under the book to help hold it up because it got really heavy.
And I'm not bringing the stand because that's this thick.
Yeah. No, you'll find something to read or go to the airport and get a book. That's always my favorite, to go to the airport.
I love that too, but I don't know if this little airport, well, maybe they do. I'll go on the website and see if they have.
Yeah.
It's a 5-pound book. Yeah. Be good for, like keeping fit while you're away. You can use it for.
That's true. Our hotel does have a gym,
Does it?
Yes.
I figure that walking the streets is going to be like walking and walking.
I'm not planning on a workout while we're there. There's Megan. Hi, Megan.
Hi. Hey. I'm working on a piece right now, but I ended up leaving that dumb book because I actually had 2 copies.
In Europe?
Yeah, I left it in Belgium. The woman who owned our Airbnb was very creative, and I was like, "Hey, you can have this book." She was like, "Okay, thank you." But I read like 8 pages of it because I don't ever end up reading on vacation. No. And I was carrying it around in my carry-on, and I just was like, "This is ridiculous." So no, get a small book.
Yeah, and that book it's fabulous, but it's not a sit down and blow through it in a week. It's a dip in and out, back and forth, because it's very heavy, it's very dense, right?
It was a lofty aspiration that didn't need to be fulfilled on our trip. So
Exactly.
anyway, that's all. Have an
Oh,
awesome time, you guys. I'm
thank
so
you.
envious and excited for you and can't wait to hear about it more.
We
You
will. We'll
will.
share as much as we can. Thanks for popping
Yeah.
on.
Thanks,
Okay.
Megan.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah. So no, I need like what I would call beach reads.
I can't think of anything off my head, but
Fluffy, I know. No
I
need
have.
to.
You know what I like to do is go on to Chapters Indigo and just see what their best
Yeah,
sellers are. See what's new.
yeah.
Like, do you like Jodi Picoult? Do you like that kind of stuff?
Think I have
I
a couple of hers.
Yeah,
I'm finishing a really good one. That was one of the Reese Witherspoon books. Wrong Place, Wrong Time.
I haven't read that one yet.
It's good. Like it's not what I would call it's an interesting book, but yeah,
Your
it's a good one.
mom sends her beach reads. Yeah, that's a good idea. Have you read Heard the Crawdads Sing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My other option would be to
Horror
bring a book that
comedy.
you've already read that you really like, because if you just want something to dip into for 20 minutes before you go to sleep.
A sure thing. I know. See, for me, that would be The Stand.
It's too big.
I know.
Oh,
I'd have to rip it
Lessons in
up.
Chemistry. That's a good book. Have you read it? It's really fun.
No. Writing it down.
I have it. I can bring
Not
it
a
for you,
chemistry book, is it?
but I don't want to carry it.
No, don't bring it.
No. It's about a woman who is a chemist, but it's really fun. It was, what did you love about it? It made me laugh. It's very kind of, women in a man's world sort of thing, but in a funny way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll look
It's
into it.
good.
I thought I would nip over to Indigo and see. Oh, I read The Godfather. I read that in Barbados, Marnie.
Okay. A Chef's Guide to French Fries. What is that? I'm very curious.
Ooh.
The title sounds, or Monkey Wrench Society. Where are you getting these titles?
Keepers.
These are really
John Michael,
popular
you have
titles
to
for paintings.
message me. Monkey Wrench Society. I can't write this fast.
Don't you think that would be a great name for a painting?
Yes, I do. I missed the other one.
Yes, and Elizabeth Zott is the name of the character in The Chemist.
Okay. The Lessons in Chemistry.
Yeah.
Oh, I have what's her name? Louise Penny book. She wrote mysteries,
her new
I
one?
guess, about the Eastern Townships. I've never read it. Have you read any Louise Penny?
I haven't.
Okay.
She keeps coming up on my recommended lists and
Yeah.
just haven't picked
Anyways,
it up
if anyone
yet.
has a good book, DM me
Okay.
before I hit Indigo, probably tomorrow.
Look, there you go. You better grab the
Notice that
now.
went by very fast. Okay.
Blind Widow, Sleeping Woman.
Or you put it in the comments when we post this. Book
I'm not going to be
recommendation.
able to remember. Yeah, we'll ask you guys to
Yeah.
list your book recommendations in the comments, because this flies by way so fast.
I know. Anyways,
All right.
I think
Louise Penny.
we have our Hopper Honors, Night Music,
No,
Girl and
we're
Tyson
good. I think
Brood.
the rest of our peeps that we're going to meet in New York, they're not here today, so that's all fine.
Where the heck are they?
They're probably packing.
Yeah, they probably are packing, like responsible people.
Or maybe they're actually on their way because they thought to get tickets to go to the Alchemist, one of my all-time favorite books.
It's
Douglas.
good? Is it a beach read?
It's philosophical, it's life, it's multi-layered. You can
Okay.
read it and get something different out of it with every pass.
Oh boy.
But I think it's a small book. We're leaving Thursday, Danielle.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday. So I have to work tomorrow. I'm teaching 2 classes
Do you?
tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And then I've got a massage booked, my monthly
nice.
massage. So I'll be
Nice.
all aligned before I get on the plane.
I'm getting a haircut in a couple hours, so
woo-hoo.
I won't look shaggy.
I won't recognize you.
You will not. Well, yes, you will. I'm probably the only one who knows I'm shaggy, but I am a little bit shaggy. Well,
all right, guys. Well, thanks for putting up with us today, because we're just kind of rambling and excited and all the rest of it. And it's a small book. That's true. The Alchemist is a small book, meaning it's thin. It doesn't take up much space in your luggage. Yeah. So if you guys have more book recommendations, you want to drop them in the comments of when I put the replay up, they'll actually stay. These comments do not stay. They disappear and they blow by way too fast. And hopefully we'll get a chance to pop on live next week, but maybe not Tuesday, because I think we have lunch scheduled at somebody's house.
We do. Another artist. Who we have not had on.
Who we've not had on. Okay, this is my other goal for our trip. We need to twist a lot of arms for guests out of the people that we meet.
Oh, we'll twist.
We'll make a big list of guests.
I wonder if we can just go live even for like 10 minutes from the workshop. If Rob would be okay.
See. On the break,
we'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see. Well, thank you everybody for your well wishes. We will have fun. We will have fun.
We'll catch you back here in 2 weeks, same time on a Tuesday, and then maybe just randomly next week when we're on travel.
It'll be like just if you see the little circle thing at the top that we're going live, pop on.
Yeah,
because it's bound to be exciting.
It is. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day and great week. And Barb, I will be chatting with you about our lists as we do.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
See ya.